Hi guys, welcome to today's drum tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking you through my version of the main sections in the song All Star by Smash Mouth. It's 104 beats per minute. The drums don't kick in until 17 seconds into the track. Before I crack on with this video though, if you found it useful, let me know your comments, give it a like, ask me some questions, and if you haven't already subscribed, if you could do that also, that'd be fantastic. So 17 seconds, drums kick in. We've got this bass drum kind of pickup. I'm going to play all the sections first of all, and then I'm going to break it down with on-screen notation. So here's what that sounds like. Have a listen. Sounds like this. So basically we've got this one bar of this kick drum pickup. So let's break it down. 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and a. So that kick is quite easy to kind of hear and feel this rhythm. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. We're kind of, if you think of it like a pause on the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and then you're in with that 4 and a. Sticking wise for us right-handed drummers, both right left. There's an open hi-hat on that beat 4. 4 and again, if you're just new to this and you're still just figuring it out, don't worry about the open hi-hat, put that in right at the end. Let's do the whole bar nice and slow. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and again. 2, 3, go. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and one more. 2, 3, go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and then we come to the verse. Now it's quite hard to pick out exactly what's going on. It's mixed pretty well. The bass guitar and the kick drums are quite hard to distinguish between the two. There's a couple ways you can play this. If you're new to drumming and just want to rock out to this song, literally just play something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and even slower. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more. 2, 3, 4 and. If you're a bit more familiar with the drum kit, been playing a while, then you can play something that's slightly more kind of like the track. In fact, the track does vary. Like I said, it's quite hard to pick out exactly what's going on, but on the track, something like this. Have a listen. So this is a little bit tricky regards the kick and your coordination. We've got 8 notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back beat on the 2 and the 4, and your kick is going to be basically between 2 and 3 and beat 4 and 1. So this is the kind of tricky bit. Nice and slow the whole bar. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So the hardest part, like I said, is that 16th note kick that is between the hi-hats. What we're going to do, we're going to practice literally, we're going to go from the and of the 2 to beat 3. So we're going to go literally, we're going to go, in fact let's go from beat 2. We're going to go 2 and 3. So basically it's going to go both right foot, foot. And again, 3, go. Both right foot, foot. And again, 2 and 3. One more and 2 and 3. Once you've got that, it does exactly the same thing but on beat 4 and up. Okay, so it's exactly the same thing, just repeats itself. So once you've got that, you should be okay with that. So again, this is a little bit tricky. We've got a little bit of coordination required here between our hi-hat and our kick. Slightly more kind of rocky, sloppy, open hi-hats now, just to give it that edge. But again, like I always say, don't open your hi-hats till you've got the groove. 8 notes on the hi-hat. Snare drum, we've got a few more ghost notes here. We've still got the backbeat on the 2 and the 4, but we've got some ghost notes in between the hi-hats. Remember, ghost notes are the notes that are going to be quieter than your main 2 and the 4 on the snare. And then we've got some tricky bass drums. Let's break it down super slow. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 more and 2 and 3 and 4 and so first half of the bar, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again 3, 1 and 2 and again 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and then on beat 3, this is the tricky bar. Beat 3, we're going to go 3 and kick, snare, kick, kick. So if you're new to drumming, what you might find is your right hand may go with your kick drum. It's just quite hard at first to get that separation between the two. Again, like I say, of all my songs, if you do find it hard and just want to play to this song, just play a nice bog standard rock beat that you can play and just maybe practice this in your own time, and then when you've got it up to speed you can then play it with the track. Let's just do that beat 3. Let's just literally, we're going to go 3 and again and 3 and again and 3 and 1 more and 3 and then at the end 4 and both right left. Whole bar super slow. 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we've got a bar that's at the end of the chorus, and it's very similar. In fact, it's kind of the same as that that kind of intro with the bass drum, with that kick drum, except now our right hand is playing 8 notes on the hi-hat. It goes like this. Have a listen. First time round it goes like this. Does that after the first chorus, nice and slow. It's literally going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it goes back into that verse groove. Incidentally, when the second chorus, at the end of the second chorus, it does exactly the same bars what I've just played, but we've got a kind of a drum fill, a little 1-beat drum fill at the end. So the whole bar goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and lemonade. So you've got that and lemonade, bringing you back into the next section. So let's do that bar again. So this is the second chorus. At the end of the second chorus, we've got that same bass drum intro. Okay, so but with our hi-hat. Let's do that again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and lemonade. Flam on the and of the 3. 3 and lemonade. Then it goes into this instrumental section, which is just basically the kind of main verse groove. There's kind of a drum fill coming out of that into the chorus again. This drum fill, I'll play it up to speed first of all. Have a listen. Sounds like this. So slowly it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So we've got kind of a little buzz on the snare drum on the 1 and 2 and with our left hand, and then 3 and 4 and again, you know, it's quite hard to pick out exactly what toms and drums are being played. You could do it a number of ways. You could do it around the kit, 1 and 2 and 3. There's a million and one ways you could play this, but for me that works, and I think it works with the track. 1 and 2 and then it goes back into that groove that we've already talked about. Like I say, for all my videos, once you've mastered it, you've got the coordination, play around with it. We've got crashes at the beginning of each section as well. You can add extra crashes in, play some drum fills. If you want some drum fills to go with this track, have a look at some of my drum fill tutorials and just spice it up, have some fun. Let me know your comments. See you soon.